I'm Jasmina Syed, and I'm an Employer Relations Assistant at the Career Center here at Stony Brook University. I'm joined by a very special alumni from the accounting program, John Scalamandre. John, can you tell me a little bit about yourself?
Yeah, absolutely. So my name is John Scalamandre. I graduated from Stony Brook with a bachelor's from the Business Honors Program in 2017, and then went on to do the Master of Science in Accounting program in 2018. And so currently where I am after graduating, I'm at KPMG within the Internal Audit and Enterprise Risk Practice as an advisory associate.
Oh, that's wonderful. Can you give me a brief overview of your accounting journey?
Yeah, absolutely. So really when I was at Stony Brook, I was exploring the business program, exploring different avenues that I could go to. And at one point I obtained an internship at Getry Marcus, a mid-sized accounting firm not far from Stony Brook. And as that progressed, as I learned more about accounting, I decided that would be my stop after finishing the program. And in my senior year, I obtained the internship at KPMG. And from there, went through the internship program, was given a full-time offer, went through the master's, and here I am.
That sounds really interesting. What are the 3 most popular career paths and opportunities from the accounting industry, and how do you choose them?
Yeah, absolutely. So really across the accounting industry, there's really been a move to segregate between tax services, audit services, and advisory services. And really the choice comes down to personal preference, right? For me, the advisory side really spoke to me because the travel is a bit more expansive and because the difference in what you're doing from engagement to engagement varies more. Audit tends to be more travel than tax, but maybe not as much as advisory. And you have 2 very big busy seasons. Tax is very similar, 2 very large busy seasons around the extension deadline and the initial tax deadline, but you're going to the same office every day.
All right. So say I'm a junior or a rising senior and I'm getting ready to graduate. What are my options and things to remember when choosing a firm?
Yeah, it's another great question. So when you're choosing a firm, whether you decide to go local, regional, national, or international, it comes down to personal preference. For myself, I wanted to go to the biggest name firm that I could so that I would have the best, in my opinion, opportunities after. I wanted to be able to travel as much as possible, so the international, national firm like KPMG really spoke to me. If you are more comfortable going to an office where you're going to feel like a family, where it's going to be very close-knit, you won't have to travel too far. A regional firm is perfect, a local firm is perfect, and I've had great experiences at each of these type of firms in the past. So I think no matter where you are, leaving Stony Brook, you're in a good spot.
That's great advice, John. And the final question for you is, where do you see yourself in 2 years, 5 years, and 10 years?
Yeah, so in the next 2 years, I see myself going back to school to get an MBA. I want to take the knowledge that I built during my time at Stony Brook and during my time at KPMG, combine that with an MBA and the network from that MBA, and try to either go into consulting at McKinsey or Bain, Boston Consulting Group, private equity, because those have been some of my clients, or something that has more of a social impact. So that's really where I see myself in 2 years, is hopefully in that MBA program, and then within 5 to 10 years coming out of that program and really starting to thrive in whatever industry I decide to go into after.
This has been just great, John. Thank you so much for providing your insight on how to navigate through the accounting field. Have a great day.
You too. Thanks.